story making national headlines. People not authorized to work in the United States are cashing in, we're told, on billions of dollars worth of tax refunds.
And the problem now has lawmakers speaking up and Americans speaking out. Tonight, Contact 5 investigator Katie LaGrone sits down with an IRS insider to get you answers.
If you earn money in this country, you have to pay taxes on it. Undocumented workers are no exception, which is why they also have to fill out IRS forms just like these. But how they're doing it can leave them getting back more money than me and you.
This has been going on since the beginning, 2000, 1999, 2000, as long as I can remember.
Anthony Marino is revealing an earful only to the Contact 5 investigators.
We all knew that it was happening. Everybody, my boss, everybody knew it was going on.
Marino, a CPA and former IRS auditor, is talking about this. Tens of thousands of dollars worth of tax refunds going to undocumented workers who use their government-issued ID numbers to commit fraud. It's called the Additional Child Tax Credit. It allows families of certain income levels to get money back for each child who lives with them and is under the age of 17. But some undocumented workers are claiming nieces, nephews, and other family members who don't live with them and don't even live in the United States.
It's really easy. It's actually really, really easy.
Marino drew up this example to show us just how easy.
The refund's $9,300.
All based on lies.
Every bit of it.
The Treasury Inspector General for Tax Administration has been warning the IRS about these fraudulent claims for years. This audit, released just last year, details how people not authorized to work in the U.S. received refundable tax credits totaling $4.2 billion. It's an issue that has already prompted outrage from many U.S. taxpayers. Many, like Barbara, flooded our inbox with emails.
But this is ludicrous. I keep thinking $4.2 billion a year to illegal people.
Barbara is a U.S. citizen, lives on a limited income, and wants answers.
It's so unfair.
How has it allowed to have happened all this time?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I've been up there for 17 months. There's a ton of things that I would like to wave a magic wand for us to rectify.
Congressman Alan West says the first step is to simplify the tax code, often criticized for being convoluted and complex.
And I think that's the most important thing that we can do, to make sure that we don't have all of those little itsy-bitsy loopholes and exemptions that people can use that really, end up, I guess, taken away from the American taxpayers what is meant to be rightfully theirs.
It's a massive problem Washington is only just beginning to discuss. But for those who have known about it for years, the question remains, can it ever really be solved?
Will it ever stop? I don't see an end in sight. I really don't. I really don't.
Marino points much of the blame on tax preparers, who he says is letting this fraud occur. We contacted the IRS for an on-camera interview. They declined our request, but did send us the following statement. Eligibility for the child tax credit and additional child tax credit does not depend on work authorization status or the type of taxpayer identification number used. Any suggestion that the IRS should not be paying these credits under current law to qualified individuals is simply incorrect. You can read their full statement and learn who to contact if you want to let your lawmaker know how you feel about this issue. Just head to our website, WPTV.com. Katie LaGrone, WPTV News Channel 5.